You made it!
Yeah!
What's happening?
Hello!
I feel like when you're an adult you can't get a bollocking down here anymore. That's
Being
not
around
the
shop.
We're down for a couple of things. One of the people who look after the youth centre has asked me to come down and take a look at the stage. So I'm going to take a look at that. We're going to be using that later on in the year at the Fantastical Music Festival. So that's taking place in the June Bank Holiday weekend. That's going to be cool. And then there's also like a helium canister that you mentioned that they want me to take a look at and see what the problem with that is. This is pretty much where it all started for me, the Fingersuit Resource Centre. I started coming here when I was like 14, 15, and it kind of plays into the whole business thing because one of the things I did during work experience was actually organise a big skill talent show which took place here. We got about 100 plus kids from the local schools to come along. We raised 500 or 600 euros and we bought some music equipment for the youth centre. So other people were kind of off working at shops and I was already organising events, so I don't know, it plays into each other. So I'm a little tour around.
Boosting my credentials, had introductions with fancy, I've been acquainted with lab.
You know what, we need to go get keys for no eggs in here. What have they been doing down here? It gets crazier by the day. I'm gonna try and catch Karen and grab a key and see what she wants me to look at real quick. And then we can get out.
I got the goods for you haters, I just stick to the roots. And when the mouths blow, blow the silver bullet and shoot. I'm like,
brings back so many memories. There's so many. I don't even know where to start with the stories because we've literally done so much here. I spent my youth in this place, you know. But one of the things I did when I grew up a bit older, and when I was, I don't know, I think I was like maybe 21 at the time, I managed a project down here, and it was with the kind of the musicians, the local musicians in the area. And what we did is we basically got a group together, wrote a bunch of original songs, and released it as a commercial compilation album. And to my knowledge, it is the first album produced by a youth centre in Ireland to get in the official Irish charts. We got a grant of €1,000 from Starbucks to facilitate it, and here I am managing the project.
celebrations overdue. Bottle pop like kings, I'm fighting lazy, killing 16s with gratitude. Never liked authority and always captain attitude.
The board of management and stuff like that have their meetings in the youth centre up here. One of the cool things that I literally just found out yesterday is that at the last board of management meeting they approved me to become a company member of the Fingersuit Resource Centre. So from just attending it to kind of being up there as a company member of the youth centre, that's absolutely fantastic. Just, you know, another crazy thing that's happened, but just, I suppose it means quite a bit, you know, when you grew up and kind of the place means a lot to you and stuff like that. It was an honour to have been asked and just got that approved yesterday, so it's another good week. Next door is the chill out room. It's like probably, apart from the music room, my favourite room. And then before we get team music for the vlog, any talented artists out there, send me some tunes. And the chill out room, when you're 14, 15, 16, you're roaming around, kind of with not much to do, the youth centre kind of gives you a space like this to chill in. And that's why it's so completely valuable for the young people in the community. Just steer them away from kind of the less productive, you know, things they could be involved in. So yeah, it's a great resource. Anyway, chill out room. Last spot is the old sound room. Let's see, I haven't been in here in years. So we called it the sound. It's tiny. I think it's some sort of a canteen now. Maybe 2006 along those lines. So it used to be a big, massive mixing desk here and a light rig here. And we used to have live discos down in the hall, so obviously the DJs overlooking the hall, and we'd have the strobe lights and the music and everything. It was completely crazy. But yeah, we recorded a bunch of songs up here when we were younger, kind of got into the DJ, and that kind of ties into the events that I started. And it just, I suppose, really just all started here, so it's a canteen now, but yeah, it was a cool space. I was the only kid that was ever trusted with this key. They used to give it to me, there you go, go and do your bit and walk. And then if anyone else was like, why does he have the key? I was like, it's alright, I'm not going to do anything in the place, it's okay.
The kids meal, play ball, that's all day now.
Definitely time for costume.
Always.
Yeah, we can work from there. It's fine. Let's get a call.
And getting paid now. I've been wondering where the party at, cause all of my concerns got me wondering where they got the Bacardi at. So go and pour another drink just to get away. We gotta live it up, Carolina here to stay. I'm hoping I won't let you go. I left my heart in the city. Dude, back since I was shooting hoops.
Annabelle runs the hub here in the Civic Centre building, so it's a great facility for you know, for entrepreneurs and businesses, and obviously this is where our office is based. So if anyone out there is looking for an office space, come and see Annabelle in Innovate Dublin. It's a great spot for it.
Get what they deserve. I'm sick with every word, and if I ain't real, you ain't gotta play this verse. I'm more formal, raps is post-mortal. I kill flows, they say fame.
You know, the extras.
Yeah, well, I'll do what they're.
I do an album for Fair City's an extra. All she ever has to do is walk down the street, as if it's a normal walk.
Pour over most artists, kid. Deliver dope lines.
Alright, so we just finished a meeting there with a couple of business partners, Anthony and Darren. We've got a number of events actually happening throughout the country during the year. Really exciting stuff. We're at the moment we're working on an Irish tour for a fairly well-known UK act with a massive following. So that's been interesting, just gathering that together. And a number of other projects which I'm pretty sure I can't actually talk about at the moment. But hopefully it'll be off the ground in a few weeks' time, so I can give kind of more insight into what's going on there. In terms of the rest of the day, it's pretty average day. It's kind of, you know, just good work happening. Right now it's a case of just I've got a few phone calls to make and a few emails, and then later on we've got a meeting with one of our clients. So part of my business partnership with Anthony and Darren, it's a number of things. I'm a live buyer for the company Shadowhawk Promotions, so I would kind of have a control over the budget and how it's spent in terms of live events. And then as part of a give back program there, we have a program called Star Scouting, where we take emerging artists, both musicians, actors and writers, and we give them an opportunity to get a management contract in order to grow their career. So without going into kind of too much detail, one of the young emerging artists who we feel are really talented, you know, are going to be releasing a single soon, and I just approved funding for that single. And there is a client, and I won't say who's kind of, you know, needs a bit of a talking to, in terms of attitude problem, and you know, being problem orientated as opposed to solution orientated. So, you know, it's not always great, but sometimes you have to play the bad guy and tell people how it is. So I'm going to be in bad guy mode later on, and then we've got another meeting after that, and then we'll just see how we go from there. So yeah, it's a great day and just chipping away.
Sleeping through the day, wake up with champagne, brought me an A. I told my mother I would quit, what can I say? I'm still
flying in, but you know, I've got to go in and basically meet a client who, on behalf of Shadowhawk as the Deputy COO and Director of Head of Scouting and Development. They're not pulling their weight, they're bickering over little things, and so unfortunately now I'm the bad guy and I have to go in and fucking grill them, so here we go.
Crack up the champagne. Girlies is hating, but trust they won't do a damn thing. Holla that shorty, cause she was bad from the start. But all she kept asking is where is Tyler or Mark? And I said you crazy, you need to chill, love. I got that Mary J, real love, and a whole lot of liquor to make you feel buzz. Last night, look what we had here. The finest gathered at my spot, I paid for cab fare. I forgot what I thought I knew. If you were me, you'd be falling too.
Alright, so had a good day, had lots happen. Started off kind of filming at the Finglas Resource Centre where we discussed multiple things in relation to staging and other bits and pieces, which was cool. And then obviously just left off with the last thing, which was the meeting with the client, where I had to play Mr. Not So Nice Guy. So that's interesting. Sometimes you just have to do these things, and that's the way it goes. Yeah, it was a busy day. Like last night was quite busy as well. Yesterday was quite busy. We got out there at just after 10 last night. Maybe you could flash that up. Actually, I think there's a Snapchat of it. What's going on, Snapchat? Just finished up work in the office. Had a super productive day today, which is great. So that's been good. It's just constantly moving. Absolutely, lots happening. Busy. Tomorrow morning we're going for a 6 AM start, and then I'm going to be at Google at 7:30 AM for a breakfast briefing. And yeah, just another jam-packed day, making things happen. Really exciting projects ahead, and yeah, just another normal day. So now had a 7 o'clock meeting rescheduled for tomorrow. Now I'm going to head off. Got a meeting at 8:30, and might squeeze in a cup of tea beforehand. Who knows? See you next time.
Martin, these lads have a question for you.
How many subscribers you have, bro? I'm such a big fan. How many subscribers you have?